momentary delay here while Jimmy Lennon gets out of the ring, and here we go. Round one. Gomez on the left of your screen, Pintor on the right. Gomez, the red trunks, the white stripe. Pintor in the white trunks. Boxing match early on here.
Well, what we have now, Bill, is just a feeling out process. Both fighters trying to see what the other has. So you might not see any action until one is able to land a big punch, and then either fighter will go to work.
Gomez, the last time we saw him, actually bided his time for quite a while.
What you'll see from Gomez is the fact he'll use that left hand very, very well and set his man up for an overhand right. He measures his opponent, and you'll see that left hand working to the body constantly.
You saw that take effect just a moment ago with the jab leading to the overhead right. You talked about that, Ray, what an effective punch that overhead is.
It is, especially if you're able to, like there, he just threw a right hand. He sets his opponent up, he measures his opponent.
Well, early on, Gomez looking very sharp. Pintor right now playing a waiting game.
Well, Pintor comes straight in, and he waits and he buys his time. Yet he's aggressive, but yet not aggressive because he's not throwing out many punches yet. But once he gets inside, he's very effective.
Good right hand, and that wobbled Pintor for a moment is against the ropes now.
Now you should see Gomez get inside with those uppercuts. He's one of the few fighters that can throw a series of uppercuts from the body to the head. You'll see him go to the body, then up to the chin with that left hand.
Well, that right hand doing a bit of damage. There it is again. Gomez very effective with that overhand right.
You notice Gomez gives you a lot of feints, a lot of head feints. Throws his opponent off, and then he capitalizes on it.
That right hand a little bit short. Moving down toward the 30-second mark remaining here in the first round. The round that has belonged pretty much to the champion Wilfredo Gomez.
Pintor looks a little sluggish to me. He's not starting off as strong and as aggressive as he normally do.
Got that right hand in again. And draws a warning from Arthur McCanty to keep him up. End of round one, and
right. Well, we'll see the second round whether or not Pintor starts to think.
Round two, transitional round early on here for Lupe Pintor. He will have to change some of the strategies that he employed in the first round.
Not in this fight.
Pintor content to fight at long range right now. Of course, it could be the fact that Gomez is keeping him off of it.
Well, for the first round, Gomez did not throw any uppercuts. He threw all straight punches, and they land like that right hand just threw there.
Left hand by Pintor, but it got Gomez going away off his back foot.
Gomez appeared to be physically larger and stronger than Pintor.
Though both men came in weighing exactly the same. Pintor missing with 2 hooks and an uppercut.
Now Pintor's punches beginning to get a little sharper now. He's getting his punches in, and I think it's just a matter of rounds before he's able to do something effective.
Lunging left hand, no damage. And the right hand, good shot by Gomez, and right back with it. And Pintor takes 4 straight unanswered punches here.
Pintor is pressing the attack, but it's Gomez who's landing the punches.
Pace picking up a bit here toward the end of the second round.
And see, the reason for that is because every time that Pintor tries to get set, Gomez will move back and throw him off.
Pintor trying to work to the body, trying to get inside, and he's been rather unsuccessful on both counts. Another pretty good right hand to the top of the head thrown by Wilfredo Gomez. And another. That overhand right has been very effective in both rounds.
Now those are very good shots, Barry, to the body. Those body shots take the toll in the late rounds.
And Pintor, a bit of a late rally here as we wind down toward the end of the second round. Fight that has been commanded pretty much by Wilfredo Gomez as we await the start of the third round. Gomez charging Pintor, catching him with a right and a pretty good left hook and back of that. So Gomez picking up where he left off here. A right hand once more, and Pintor trapped on the ropes trying to work his way out of trouble. Pretty good counter punch by Pintor off the ropes, but he's still back to the ropes. Takes another right hand and another from Gomez. Gomez measuring his man now. Pintor does not appear to be hurt. Takes another right and a good left hand by Gomez. And still has his back to the ropes. Here's a good right hand to the top of the head. That hurt Pintor. Pintor in trouble now. Tries to fight off the ropes. Takes another good right hand and a left behind that. Gomez scoring almost at will here on Pintor. Wasted a few when he had him against the ropes the first time. Pintor just laying back on the ropes and taking a lot of punishment here, although his legs still are under him. Mercanti telling Gomez to keep his punches up. A left hand by Gomez, and now he takes a warning for low blows.
Right, a lot of those punches are not really getting through. They're being caught on the arm and the glove of Pintor. Pintor is very slick, very crafty against those ropes.
Now, Pintor did not appear to be hurt at any time. He took one right hand to the top of the head out of all of those that seemed to hurt him. Other than that, he did not seem to be hurt. Back to the center of the ring.
That was a lot of punches thrown by Gomez, and see now Gomez is pretty much trying to get a rest, a breather here, and you're going to see Pintor just pick the pace up.
Gomez took an uppercut pretty well and is also marked on his cheek now. It does not appear to be bleeding, but it is swollen and definitely black and blue, and could open up, and he takes the left hand. Gomez back against the ropes now. He's in trouble and taking damaging punches from Pintor. Counters back with combinations, and Pintor backs off. Pintor got the better of that exchange. Left hand by Pintor. And a left hand by Gomez.
Both fighters dazing each other now with those shots.
Pintor is able to get inside a little bit better here than he was early on. He took Gomez's best punches early in the round against the ropes, and now has taken command of it here. Good right hand by Pintor. Gomez against the ropes, tries to spin off, holds on, takes a right hand and another. Gomez at long range tries to get his legs back. I don't know how far it'll go, but it's a great fight so far. A lot of punches being thrown and a lot of punches landing for both men. Right hand a little short.
Keep them up, Gomez!
And Mercanti, you probably just heard say, keep him up, Gomez. Gomez takes a left from Pintor. And another left hand. Pintor the aggressor now. End of round 3, and it was a good one.
8 is too much for Gomez. And whether having hit his opponent so many good shots and nothing happened, how that affects him.
Mental game as much as a physical game. We start the 4th round.
Keep them up, Lupe!
And now Mercanti tells Pintor to keep him up. So both men have drawn repeated warnings for low blows here from Arthur Mercanti, the referee. Puffiness under the right eye of Wilfredo Gomez. It is not the kind of bruise or eventual cut that will cause him much problem. But it does look like it could open up, and it could affect some swelling on the eye. It's on the lower part of the cheek.
What I expect to see from Gomez, I'm saying from Pintor, with the uppercuts. Pintor is starting to get through to Gomez, and he's starting to work the body a lot more. Once he gets close enough, he's able to do damage. But from the outside, I still favor Gomez.
Pintor did manage to get inside toward the end of the 3rd round. So far here in the 4th, it's been at long range.
Pintor never changes expression. He gets hit powerful shots and he keeps his cool. That's what makes a great fighter.
This could be a case of Wilfredo Gomez trying to gather himself here, take a bit of a breather, stay away from his man. Either that or he's flat tired.
Well, he threw a lot of punches in that third round and second round, so it could be a little arm worry. And from an experience standpoint, fighters, even myself, I throw a lot of punches, I coast for a round or so.
One of the things that did seriously affect Wilfredo Gomez when he fought Salvador Sanchez was puffiness around both eyes. And it has the makings here of affecting him once again. Good right hand, and another right hand behind it by Pintor.
You see, Pintor is still the aggressive, and he's doing something now. So that's going to be a big difference.
Pintor's punch is very sharp, very crisp right now also.
He started off very sluggish, Barry, and now his punches are getting very, very accurate.
Some of the steam seems to have gone from Wilfredo Gomez, at least for the moment. Pintor being much more patient right now, getting inside when he can, not wasting a lot of punches.
You see, fighters have that instinct, that sense of when the fighter is tired, and what they'll do, they'll pour it on. And this is what Pintor is doing.
Now you can sense Pintor really starting to dictate the tempo of this fight as we wind down toward the end of the fourth round, a coasting round pretty much for both men. So we await the start of the fifth round now. See if Lupe Pintor can continue to dictate the tempo. Started to change in the third round.
Well, you know, Barry, voicing what Larry Holmes said, Pintor is now starting to dictate the pace. I mean, the tempo of the fight now is Pintor's fight, and he's making Gomez back up. He's making Gomez retreat, and that's what he wants.
I don't believe that was a punch that knocked him backwards. He just tripped a little bit. That eye has not gotten appreciably worse since the third round. It is no problem right now to Wilfredo Gomez. Uppercut and a right hand by Gomez, but Pintor's right back on him, stalking his man.
Lupe Pintor is a very aggressive fighter. He gets inside, he's a brawler. And what's happening now is the fact that he's starting to gain momentum, mainly because Gomez is starting to back up. There, Gomez set him up for that measuring right hand, but as Gomez backs up, he gives Pintor momentum.
Pintor so far fighting a very tactical and a very intelligent fight. None of those punches did any damage, all caught by the arms of Wilfredo Gomez. Once more, Mercanti saying, keep him up. Left hand by Gomez, his best punch in 2 rounds.
That attempt left hook to the body by Gomez. Those are the kind of punches I had expected to see a lot more from Gomez.
Right hand by Gomez. And another right hand, but Pintor did not take a backward step. Scores with the right hand of his own. And a combination right back by Gomez, and another, a left hand. That was the best of the rally.
Now those are big shots by Gomez, and Pintor is really taking it.
Another right hand. Still, Pintor has not really backed up. Now he goes back against the ropes. This is the tactic he used in the third round. Nothing scored there. Right hand to the chin did. Pintor Pintor seemingly wants Gomez to just punch himself out here. Sort of a variation on the rope-a-dope. End of round 5, and another interesting round, I think it's fair to say.
Thing about Mexican champions.
They can fight, is the bottom line of the whole thing. 6th round. Pintor being the more patient of the two. Gomez trying to pick up the pace early on here. Gomez is scoring with some of those punches, but Pintor is really not taking a backward step. Does not appear to be hurt by any of them.
Pintor has become a great technician here. I mean, he's very strategic here. Now, you notice he goes to the body a couple of times, and this is making Gomez slow down. And he needs Gomez to slow down so he can get inside.
Once more, that swelling under the eye of Wilfredo Gomez has not gotten appreciably worse. Pintor going downstairs. Pretty effective punch there. That right hand a little bit short. Now Pintor has Gomez against the floor with the left hand. Gomez fights his way off there, moves Pintor to the ropes, now back in the center of the ring.
I think those body shots are starting to bother Gomez or even hurt him. One thing about it, you throw a punch to the head, you probably miss, but to the body, very seldom do you miss. This is what Pintor is doing.
Pintor has not wasted a lot of punches. Gomez has thrown probably, I would say, 3-1 to Pintor.
Pintor comes across sometimes with that overhand right. Lead off right hand.
Pintor in Gomez's corner, and nothing scoring there. Nothing scoring so far. Pintor trying to fight his way off. Gomez with a left hand finally. That was the only punch that really did any kind of damage whatever, and that did very little. Gomez right now, Ray, does not appear to be able to hurt Pintor.
Gomez is making a mistake now. He's starting to reach and telegraph. He's jumping with his body, and he's being hit. Now his face is starting to swell, and this could be a telling toll in the 8th round.
That was a good left hand, and the legs wobble on Wilfredo Gomez. Pintor with just a straight left hand.
You know, Pintor goes against the ropes, and I think he wants to be there. You see how well he comes across. He comes back to some beautiful shots, those uppercuts and those body shots.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't look like he's being forced into the ropes. It looks like he's there of his own volition. And right now, Gomez punching all of the arms.
It just appears to me, Bud, that Gomez's gas tank is starting to hit that E mark.
Definitely looks like it. Those punches are very ineffective being thrown by Gomez, and yet he's throwing a lot of them.
But maybe he'll get his second win the next round.
That was an elbow right there to the nose of Lupe Pintor. That was not a punch at all. I don't know if we'll get a chance to see that. And you can...
Power. And Gomez has never defended his title successfully going the distance.
Larry, one comment. You gave that round, I see, in your scorecard to Gomez.
Right. I thought he landed more good, clean punches in that fight. At the same time, I do think that the onus is on him to prove himself over the course of the fight because the body punches may be telling on him.
This is the 7th round. Pintor and Gomez. Gomez in the red trunks, Pintor in the white. Super Bantamweight Championship. Good fight so far.
Well, again, you saw Gomez reaching. He came in with his chin up, and like he spalled just there, he did it again. He spalled into Pintor, and that could be very, very costly.
Pintor just seems to be the crisper with his punches, although, as Larry Merchant correctly mentioned, he's not throwing as many as Gomez, although I believe he's been a little bit more effective than Gomez has.
Pintor also looks fresher than Gomez. He still has his hands up high. He's coming in. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think Gomez now is just using experience.
Pintor very patient, stalking Gomez a little bit here. He really hasn't been able to get inside with any great regularity on him. But it's changed there, and Gomez got the better of that. And a right hand by Gomez, and that sends Pintor back to the ropes. Pintor trying to fight off the ropes, does so with a left hand and a straight left.
Keep them up, Lieutenant.
Gomez is landing some big shots to the head, to the chin of Pintor, but the real damage I feel, Barry, will be to the body. When he hit the guy to the body, it really just cuts your wind off temporarily, and you can come up to the head. It gives you a second chance.
Got that overhand right in for a moment. Gomez hasn't scored with that since early in the fight. And a left hand by Gomez.
I'm so really surprised that Gomez has not went to the body as often as he can. He's concentrating most on the head than anything.
The one thing that does strike me, even though Pintor does appear to be the fresher of the two, he also appears to be breathing through his mouth, and in fact has for the last 2-3 rounds.
Well, that's a very large mouthpiece that Pintor has, and in fact, I use a single mouthpiece. This guy's using double. I feel it's very uncomfortable also.
Looks like it would be. This is the 7th round, coming down toward 20 seconds remaining in the 7th round. Still a very close fight. Right hand by Pintor. Did not appear to hurt Gomez. And Gomez back with a right hand of his own. Very close fight. Has been since the first round. That one was controlled by Gomez. Since then, anybody's guess. End of round 7. We're in the 8th round here. Lupe Pintor, Wilfredo Gomez.
You notice now, if you look at Gomez's eyes, both of them are now starting to swell each round. And I feel that Pintor is going to concentrate on those. He's going to use that as a target. I know Tommy Hearns did mine the same way.
He did do that. Remember, still to come, Wilfred Benitez, Tommy Hearns, Super Welterweight Championship of the World.
I'm sure that the puffiness around Gomez's eyes is very tender.
It's a right hand that scored but did not hurt Pintor. Nonetheless, all those points add up.
There seems to be a little blood coming from Gomez's mouth. I think the reason for that is because his mouth is open.
Wilfredo Gomez is definitely red and very close to opening up. So we'll see if Pintor can work on that as they put more tape on the glove of Wilfredo Gomez. Not yet halfway through the 8th round.
Well, you just said it, Barry. He landed on that left eye of Gomez. Pintor landed a beautiful right hand. Again, a second right hand. The lead-off right hands of Pintor will be very effective against Gomez, because Gomez dropped that left. He keeps that left hand down quite low.
Gomez also, as you mentioned, Ray, bleeding from inside the mouth.
And what's doing is the uppercuts also. Every time that Pintor is able to get close enough to Gomez, he'll deliver a left or right uppercut.
2 good shots by Pintor right on that eye of Gomez.
You notice you don't see any bruises on Pintor. He has that kind of skin that's very, very durable.
Right hand by Gomez, or the left hand by Gomez. Ineffective, but nonetheless, they all score. And Gomez's eyes are getting to be a mess here. It's going to definitely be a factor, I feel, Ray.
Oh, yes, it will, especially as the fight progresses. As long as the fight goes on, the eye has a tendency to swell and possibly shut closed. And then you'll see a desperation in a fighter because he tries to get the fight over as soon as he possibly can.
The left eye is very puffy so far of Wilfredo Gomez, and getting worse as time goes on here. Swelling below and above the eye.
Gomez should go to the body sometimes because those head shots, and again, he's landing some beautiful shots, they're not doing any damage. He needs to go to the body.
Left hand to the head, just as you said. Go to the body, left hand to the head. And a right hand at the bell. The right eye, really the puffy one, and you can see it is a nasty kind of puffiness. Both eyes actually in danger of closing. Pintor pressing the attack early on here in the 9th round.
Well, I'm an eye specialist, and I can, definitely say that his eye will, possibly close. because the more punches that are landed on that eye, chances are that it will close.
Gomez remaining at long range. That right-hand lead by Pintor has been his most effective.
What I would say for Gomez, in fact, he should go to work now. I mean, he doesn't have, time is against him. So he needs to go to work now.
Pintor has picked up the pace here a little bit. Left hand, those are the kinds of punches that hurt. Right to the rib cage and another downstairs.
What you have to look at is, in fact, whenever Gomez lands a punch, you have to see that the Pintor will land a punch to the body.
Pintor also just lost a point for low blows. So each man now has lost a point.
There again, Pintor just landed a body shot. Every time Gomez throws a combination, Barry, Pintor comes in with a body shot.
Now he goes upstairs and scores with all 5 of those punches.
Again, body shots. They will take their toll, especially a fight of this pace.
Pintor staying inside and paying the price for it. Gomez with a combination drives Pintor off of him.
Well, Pintor took a breather and Gomez capitalized on it.
Pintor back against the ropes now. That has been an effective tactic for him in this fight.
Watch for the little shots, the uppercuts.
Gomez getting the better of this one.
Those wide shots are not doing that much damage. The small shots inside, those uppercuts there by Pintor are really the most effective punches.
Pintor taking a lot of punches from Gomez, but does not appear to be hurt. Nonetheless, those all add up on the scorecard.
Well, the accumulation value of punches will take its toll.
Gomez giving it his best shot now, and Pintor taking everything he has. Pintor just bobbing and weaving on the ropes here, taking everything that Gomez is throwing. A right hand, another right hand, and a combination. Pintor's legs are still very much under it. A right hand drives him back into the ropes. Pintor tries to fight off the ropes.
Pintor's right with a lot of those shots. A lot of times he's rolling with the same punch. And so the punch is not landing as devastating as it looks. But Gomez that's been a burden run for Gomez.
Pintor is taking everything that Gomez threw. A lot of the punches scored. None of them hurt him. You're in the end of the 9th round. End of the 9th.
Taking the beating when actually he had administered more punishment than his opponent had.
That's been pretty much the story of the fight so far.
I still have him ahead.
This is the 10th round. It's been a good fight so far.
Gomez's left eye is really bruised badly now. Under and over. He did the right thing that last round because he went to work, and I thought he had Pintor for a while, but Pintor's a very smart fighter. He was rolling with a lot of those shots.
Another good straight shot by Gomez. Pintor now stalking Gomez. Gomez keeps him off of him, though, with that jab. Pintor now inside. That's where he wants to be, and that's where he's most effective. Gomez says, come on.
You can't get a fighter like Pintor with momentum. He comes in, he's throwing hard punches anyway, and while you're backing up, the punches are even, the power of the punches are multiplied.
Well, Gomez, win or lose, is going to remember that he's been in a fight with Lupe Pintor. Combination by Gomez.
You notice Pintor keeps that chin tucked in. He keeps it down. So uppercuts will raise his chin and enable you to set your man up for left hooks. So Gomez should bring his punches under now. He's landing with some straight punches. They have not been that damaging, so he needs uppercuts.
Pintor now trying to force it once more. Force the action. Get inside. But when he does, Gomez is countering very well. The eye looking very bad, but it is not yet cut.
The tape is loose again on Gomez's gloves. I feel that Alto Bacani will stop the fight temporarily again. if he should see it.
That's true. He is on the opposite side of that eye. There is no blood, you should remember. And remember that Gomez, if he's not ahead, is certainly very close in the fight. And on Larry Merchant's card, as he mentioned, he is ahead. And you saw Gomez look down at his glove, and I think that's a welcome time for Gomez with just 19 seconds remaining here in the round. Wilfredo Gomez, and it is a mess. Nonetheless, it has been Gomez that has pressed the action in the fight and has scored with the most effective punches. And Pintor rallying here at the end of the round.
Taking so many of them is a virtue. He's taken a lot of good, hard, clean punches.
He definitely has, and has not stepped back from them. In fact, he's invited them.
But they really don't show. I mean, they don't take it. I don't see any marks or indication that he's been taking heavy punches.
This is the 11th round. This fight will be decided almost certainly in the final 4 rounds. Combination by Pintor, rather, and Gomez just kind of stares back at him.
Normally, when Gomez is able to dominate a round, he has a tendency to pivot on his opponent, get on the side of him and throw punches. But here he gets to totally dominate the round from Pintor.
Once more, Arthur McCanty telling Gomez this time to keep him up. There's a good left hand by Gomez. That might have been his best punch of the fight, at least coming at this time.
Pintor, he buckled for a second there.
He did. He is definitely on wobbly legs right now, and still is.
It's amazing how he comes back so strong. He gets caught with a series of combinations, a series of punches, and he comes right back.
The thing is, when Pintor does get inside where he wants to be, Gomez gets the better of it.
Well, you have to keep in mind the fact that Pintor's landing some big bombs on Gomez, but from a point system, Gomez is throwing far more punches.
Good uppercut by Pintor. That was the best of that exchange, and Gomez comes right back.
For every 3 punches that Pintor is able to land, Gomez throws at least 5 or 6. So all these shots here, they are points.
Good left hand right there by Gomez. Punches on the rope starting to take their toll more than they did early on. Pintor tries to fight off the rope.
If the fight should go the distance, bro, this is where Pintor is making a mistake. Taking those shots like Larry said, unnecessarily. He's losing points against the ropes.
Gomez still has Pintor against the rope. Pintor tries to fight his way out. Finally does, but takes a left hand on the way out. And a right and another left. Gomez much the better at the bell.
Go on and maintain this lead over the last 4 rounds despite the fact that he is the more tired fighter.
We start the 12th round. They come out, meet each other right away, and it's Gomez once more pressing things. Pintor back to the ropes once more, tries to get out of there a little bit sooner than he has. Takes 2 good shots, and once more his legs go. Gomez now comes in for the kill. Misses 2 shots. Pintor is hurt. Left hand and another right hand, and a left hand by Gomez. Pintor on rubber legs now. Gomez trying to put him away. Another combination, and Pintor can't seem to get off the ropes right now. And a right hand and another left. Pintor is definitely hurt and in trouble. Tries to fight off the ropes, can't do it. Gomez is right on him. Combinations, and Pintor still remains on his feet. Another good right hand. Pushes him back into the ropes. Pintor cannot get off the ropes right now. And finally, Arthur McCann by Gomez. And another left hand drives Pintor back, and he takes a right hand to the nose in Gomez's corner. Gomez pushes him back to the rope. Gomez trying to end it right here. He had him in trouble a moment ago. And Pintor now with his back in Gomez's corner.
This is what champions are made of, bro. I mean, these guys are going at it. They're really tired, but yet determination, the will to win.
Gomez takes a couple of shots and just elbows Pintor back into the corner again. Pintor has taken Gomez's best, no question about it.
Gomez's mouthpiece is knocked out.
And now it's Pintor fighting back, and here's Gomez. It is give and take. That's simple.
No, it's not, bro. His mouthpiece is not knocked out. But some of the punches that has been landed, it's just incredible. These two guys are still going at it.
Inside of 1 minute remaining in the 12th round.
Let's go.
A little bit of blood from inside the mouth of Lupe Pintor now. And some of the sting seems to have gone from Pintor as well. Gomez mocking him a little bit, but he takes a right hand when he does. Gomez right back on Pintor now.
This is just will. This is surely will to win now. These guys are really going at it. And there's so much determination and pride they hold in their championship.
Pintor seems to have lost a little of the steam from his punches now, too. Takes the left from Gomez. Comes back with a combination of his own. Takes another left and another.
At this point now, bro, this fight is just a matter of who wants it the most.
Coming down to the end of the 12th round. Gomez in Pintor's corner now takes a shot at the bell. Swelling over the left eye. A little bit worse than it was the round before, but that could be said in every round. 13th, 3 to go. Pintor trying to pace up here. A wild left hand. It looked to me like a little bit of the steam might have gone from Pintor in the last round.
Maybe I think it's because he's taken some shots, and it's been a very fast pace in the very first round. So what happens, these little guys, they gain their second win. They come back very strong.
Pintor combination. There goes the mouthpiece of Gomez. Pintor right hand to the head. Tries to go to the body. Comes back up, but hits the gloves of Gomez. I thought I saw the mouthpiece go this time. Maybe he's got two.
When Gomez is fading back, you know, when he's not tired, it's okay. But when he's tired, I mean, he's very vulnerable for an overhand right. Pintor is able to land it, and he may go down, maybe because of the punch, or maybe because he's off balance and moving back.
There hasn't been a knockdown in this fight, but there's been everything but. Now it'll come down to heart. Who wants it? Who's hungry? Both of them seem to. Left hand and a right and another right by Pintor. And Gomez turns him around, has him against the ropes, comes right back with a flurry of his own, one of them low.
What makes both of these fighters great fighters and great champions? The fact that all of a sudden, I mean, they can turn the tide. They can retaliate at any given moment.
Pintor trying to pace up, but he just can't get the consistent combination on Gomez. Coming down toward 30 seconds remaining here in the 13th round. Crowd has been screaming almost constantly for the last 3 or 4 rounds. Another combination by Pintor. end of the 13th.
You see how large Pintor's mouthpiece is. It's huge.
14th round. Still anybody's guess. It'll be a judge's fight. Between rounds, the doctor took a look at the eye of Wilfredo Gomez. He did not appear to be too alarmed about the situation and had very little conversation with the corner. Good left hand by Gomez.
That's a very sneaky punch. A straight right hand and a straight left jab. It's not what we call the basics. Normally it's one left jab, right hand, left hook.
Wilfredo Gomez, of course, has never gone 15 rounds. Every fight of his 37 victories has been a knockout. And, of course, the one loss he had was also a knockout at the hands of Salvador Sanchez. And down goes Lupe Pintor. Just like that, Pintor went down. Pintor is up. Gomez trying to finish him off. A right hand. And another left hand, and down he goes. And that will be the end of it. That is all. Larry Merchant, you said it exactly. A lot of heart.
We've just seen a very great fight, and it's followed the script almost exactly of Ray Leonard's fight with Tommy Hearns, of Aguero's fight with Aaron Pryor, in which two fighters just gave everything, and suddenly one fighter had given more than we had known he had given and had nothing left.
Well, I would agree, Larry. You know, you go beyond. And physically speaking, you can only take with so much, but these fighters here, they went beyond that.
Well, an outstanding fight. Lupe Pintor is still on the ground. He is conscious. He has been talking to his handlers. I would feel quite certain that this is a precautionary measure.
Yes, and they should be taken. Right now, I think it's more so fatigue than just the physical punishment, because there's been a lot of punches thrown, but I think it's more so fatigue.
Lupe Pintor being helped into a sitting position right now, and now he comes to his feet, and here's another look at the first knockdown.
Well, here Gomez has control, he's dominating, and it was a grazing right behind the ear that he was able to put Pintor down.
And again, I think a good indication of just what Larry Merchant said. You just have so much, and all of a sudden, no more.
Well, Barrett, these series of combinations here were more effective. The right hand just missed there. That left hook was a very clean left hook, and that was able to send Pintor down, and the referee did the right thing.
Arthur Mercanti came right in and said, that's it, he never did count. Pintor was out, he is up now, and he appears to be okay. As you look once more at the second knockdown.
Well, that replay, you could appreciate the power and the punch that sent Pintor to the canvas, because it was a good, sharp left hook to the chin.
Lupe Pintor, you have a look at him. He will sit down in his corner. He does appear to be okay, but of course, because of the recent tragedy in the sport of boxing, nobody is taking any chances, and that, needless to say, is the wise thing to do. They kept Pintor down. He was never unconscious. They kept him down. He was talking to his handlers. They just said, stay there. They looked into his eyes, and finally they helped him up. They helped him up, and he is on his feet and sitting in his corner. He appears to be okay. Wilfredo Gomez has come over to our corner here, and Larry Merchant in just a moment will be talking with him. Here's the official announcement from Jimmy Lennon.
Man in charge of the ring, referee Arthur Mercante, stopping the bell. The winner by knockout, still the super bantamweight champion of the world from Puerto Rico, Wilfredo Bazooka Gomez.
So Wilfredo Gomez has won what was an outstanding fight, Ray.
I mean, both fighters. I mean, they display so much heart and talent and skill that I would take my hat off to both of them.
Outstanding fight. We have seen a couple of very good fights. And Wilfredo Gomez just went down and reached down, and I think, again, Larry made the analogy to your fight with Tommy Hearns, and I think that's it's a fair analogy.
It is. I feel that you must want it bad enough, and it comes from the gut. I mean, you have to bring it up. And fighters like Gomez, Pintor, they have that special ingredient. Where it comes from, I really don't know.
Well, both of these guys did have it, and the pace was up, as you mentioned, right from the first round. In the fourth round, the pace slowed just a little bit. Really, that was the only round in which it just wasn't bang, bang all the way.
Well, it's such a fast pace from the very beginning, bro. And I mean, it had to be expected. Those guys had to coast one round or two to get their second win. But I was just so impressed with the fact that fast pace, and it ended here in the 14th round.
So one championship is history. We still have another championship to go. Wilfred Benitez and Tommy Hearns. If it's